amygdaloids, like your Brazilian or your Lake Superior agates, they form as gas bubbles in basalt, and then those are filled in and built up. And so the filling method remains the same. What changes is how the holes and shells are created. Actually, the Lake Superior agate were our first imported agate, imported by glacier.
Really?
By area. You have to realize that, for instance, with the lava period that we're talking about with the Baker Egg, it's only 39 million years ago.
Okay.
So your dinosaurs were 65.
Mm-hmm.
So it's relatively recent as far as rock. And what's getting interesting now is that we're finding out that people were settled in the Americas probably as early as 40,000 years ago, and settled in South America before North America. And so they found a mummy up in the Andes, and when they got a DNA sample, teeth are the last place you lose it. It turned out he was Aborigine from Australia. The Australian Aborigines were boat people originally.
Yeah.
So he got a little off course, and he had side ridges on his skull. Well, his people are long gone, combination of being killed and interbreeding. However, the Indians in Tierra del Fuego, one of the oddities about them is they have ridges on their skull. And you have cave paintings and cliff paintings going back 40,000 years. It's about 9,000 years ago you begin to see the first paintings of wars, which was probably about the time that our four Indians were coming down.
Yeah.
And but even up here, there is some evidence of people here as much as 130,000 years ago. So we are going to have to make some major changes in our beliefs about human history. The question might be is who didn't make it to America.
What's your name?
My name is Christopher.
I'm Christopher. So nice to meet you.
Well, thank you for coming by.
Me either. Good morning. We made it to RockHound State Park here in southwest New Mexico, and we got the lowdown from the park rangers and some local gurus. As you'll see, some information we got from a very nice fellow named Christopher. He's been in the business for about 50 years. Traveled all around the country in a VW van, he told us, collecting minerals with his partner. And we've come here down the road from his museum to check out this area and try and find some thunder eggs. But it's looking like first we're gonna have to get through the gauntlet of prickly pear cactus. So wish us luck as we make moves up into this basin and hopefully around the top of the cliff line where less rock hounding has been done. All right, we made it to the top of the ridge, and I think we're gonna start from east to west, spread out, you know, in a little grid pattern, and see what we can come up with. Now, I came up with a little game plan because there seems to be a pretty obvious sign of people, and granted this park's been here for 15 to 18 years, I believe, so a lot of rockhounds have been here picking through things, but I'm focusing, I probably shouldn't share this tip with you, but I don't have a lot of viewers, so I'm gonna go ahead and share it with you guys. If you kind of pick the areas with more shrub, You see I'm kind of hunkered down here in some shrubs, and especially the cacti. People don't want to get hit by the cacti. And I noticed that's where I was seeing the best sign. So this piece, you can see some color, some nodules. And, you know, granted it's a little heavy. I'm thinking it could be some real nice laced agate inside of there. I don't know that it's a fire agate or thunder egg, but could be. So I might save this one. You don't want to take more than a few rocks from the park. It leaves plenty for others to look around. So I'll hold on to this, and if I find something that interests me more, I will put that inside my backpack. I'm thinking I'm gonna head up in this little valley here. That old timer Christopher gave me some tips, and he said this first ravine has a lot of jasper, and then the next one is where the thunder eggs are. So I'm gonna head up that way, see if I can get into some definite looking stuff. Got Mike on the hillside up here. The two over here, we're spread out, and we're gonna make our way right up into here. Starting to get ultra windy out here. I found some shelter though. Here we are on top of a mountain. Stop for snacks. We've got some dolmas. Yep. Nuts. And some hydration. But no thunder eggs. That one. Wanna see?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Woohoo! Actually, just outside the mouth of that cave we were in up there. So, and this spot's got a lot of interesting color. Look.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
You can cut that. That'll look beautiful. So we're gonna. Oh, look here. See that? We're gonna dig out a little spot here and see what I can find. I'm here at RockHound State Park, southern New Mexico, and I found a rockhound.
How's it going, everyone?
What's your name?
Mikey.
Mikey, have you found a lot of rocks here at RockHound State Park?
Yeah, there's a lot of rocks.
And
A lot of rocks here.
did you find what you came to look for?
Absolutely not.
I wonder why that is. Do you have anything to enlighten us, perhaps?
Well, I think over the last 15 years, with thousands of foot traffic and people here searching for all the good thunder eggs, they're all depleted. So, in my belief, they should write a disclaimer on their website.
Disclaimer, check. And if someone were to come to this area looking for thunder eggs or some nice agates, where do you suggest they go?
Well, there's a small museum while you're headed into the park. A wonderful guy named Christopher runs the place. You can just buy them right there. No need to walk around aimlessly for hours on end.
And he had a pretty good supply, you think?
Oh, it was wonderful, yeah.
I wonder how he got all of those thunder eggs.
I think he came to the park years ago and collected them all. That's why there's none here.
30 years of picking them himself, he got them all. Well, you heard it right here, folks. From a rockhound himself at RockHound State Park. If you're on the hunt for thunder eggs, here I am at Mr. Christopher's Rock Shop. Yes, it is owned by Mr. Christopher, and he has a quality selection of thunder eggs that he's found over the last 30 years. In fact, he found all of them. There's none left at the state park. So we're down here, you know, checking out what he's got. Gonna pick a pick and then tell you guys we found them here, because we did. Here they are. We found them outside Mr. Christopher's Rock Shop. Check out these big ones. Here's some that are cut, awaiting a beautiful polish. And then these are some hematite found in the area as well. Alright, so I'm out here. I've chosen the thunder eggs I like from Mr. Christopher's Rock Shop. And now I've noticed he just has everything that was at the park is here. Mr. Christopher spent 30 years getting it all. It's unbelievable. And the quality is insane. It's everywhere. So, if you're in the area, save yourself the trip of going up the road. Stop and see Mr. Christopher. Because he's definitely the man to know. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe above and stay tuned. Lots more adventures to come. So many.
What was that there?
2 pounds.
Okay, so it's
I told
it's
those.
actually a little under.
Oh,
It's just a shade under. It's all for the fact that maybe some whatever, and that so call it $7. Huh?
okay. What do you think about these choices I made? What do you think about these choices?
Well, these usually have a higher percentage of good runs, so I think they're going to be fine.
The round ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I like to see the small ones. You get more of them and get more chances.
That's what I was thinking. Give my daughter a good run for the money. Thank you, Mr. Christopher.
Okay, they write down your information. You start fading out on some things. You say, is this normal for my age, or am I beginning to go see now? It's do remember every stage of your life, though, what it felt like. There's good reason for that. You're going to be the older person someday. It will make a big difference in how you treat the younger people if you recall the limitations, the hopes, and the lack of knowledge of each stage. You'll be a lot gentler on them.
Wise words. Wise words. I appreciate it.